van Disa, Joy Unspeakable, Radio Tygerberg, hier al 4 FM ontbijt.
Now, too often arts education is marginalised or downgraded in schools, and an education without arts is inadequate. I must say, if we had more creative arts at school in every subject, I would have done so much better. Now, this morning we're speaking to the principal of Rustenburg Girls Junior School, Belinda Petersen, also for us better known as Mr. Big G's wife, Gerald Petersen. And this morning we want to welcome you to the best show on Radio Tygerberg.
Absolutely.
Ontbijt. Goedemorgen. Good morning.
Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning, Anton, and good morning to all the listeners. Yeah, I'll have to deal with that one when I get home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
because you didn't deny it.
No, she didn't. Belinda, why?
I'm just going to be quiet about that.
Yes, exactly. Still blows the geantwoord. Now, Belinda, why is creative art so important in a child's character development?
Oh gosh, Rochelle, it's absolutely vital for a child's development, not just in school, but outside of school as well. I can think of a number of reasons why the arts is so important.
Yeah.
Firstly, I mean, we know just giving children an outlet, giving them something to be passionate about, giving them something to be interested in other than the other sort of social ills that could, they could be exposed to. So the arts really does for them. Also, it just makes learning come alive for children.
Yeah.
I heard you saying before we went live just about, you wish you had more of the creative arts in schooling, and it really does that for children. I mean, if we use drama and poetry and so on in a different way when we're teaching the languages, or we know the link between maths and music in terms of the pattern recognition and all of those things. So there's lots of benefits to the arts. And I think sometimes we forget that the arts is so vital for children's learning development and their holistic development.
Yeah.
And we also just never know. I mean, we might be sitting with the next famous musician or visual artist or actor in our classes. We just don't know. And so it's wonderful to be able to expose children to the arts so that they can develop their talents. As I say, you just never know what lies in front of you, what stands in front of you in the classroom. And so it really is important to give children that kind of opportunity to learn and create and grow and develop in ways other than just sitting in a desk.
So, Belinda, your school, Rustenburg Girls Junior School, will be hosting the 2nd annual Virtual Creative Arts Conference. When will it be, and what can be expected at the conference? So
the conference takes place on the 9th and 10th of September. As you said, it is a virtual conference, so we have teachers logging on from all over the country, which is super exciting. And it's primarily for teachers, for people who work in schools, for people who work in NGOs that are involved in schools, to help make the arts come alive in our schools. I think, especially with COVID and the impact it's had on our children in terms of the specifically the literacy and numeracy skills, it's so important to help with the integration of the arts, and this is actually what the conference is focusing on. So it's really about reflecting on how important the arts is, restoring the passion for the arts, recharging the arts in our schools, and then helping teachers to create space for the arts. Even if they're teaching language or maths or science or anything else, it's just to create that space to discover the arts again and how important it is for children's education and holistic development. So we've got a whole host of various speakers at the conference. Many are local speakers, many are teachers in the classroom just doing amazing, phenomenal things. And we've got them on the platform to share. We've got some amazing speakers like Violet Tsitsi, who is in theatre making. We've got Liesl Hartman from Zuid-Smakke. So we've got arts practitioners as well, and people who are in the arts industry who are also going to be hopefully igniting and inspiring our teachers' passion for the arts in our schools. And so we're really excited about that. We also have 4 phenomenal international speakers, one of whom is Andrea Zafirico, who was the Global Teacher winner in 2018. and who's just published her book called Those Who Can Teach. And so she's also one of our keynote speakers. So we've really got some amazing speakers that can just connect our teachers to what's happening around the world, what's happening around South Africa, in our classrooms, and just inspiring them. So it's really an awesome platform to connect. After last year's conference, some teachers creating their own little hubs in their little towns, in rural areas across the country, which was fantastic. Because sometimes art teachers feel like they're the only person in the world teaching the arts. Because sometimes there's only one teacher in the entire school, and they don't have anyone else to lean on. And so that's what we found with this conference. It really creates a space for teachers to feel like they're not on an island, they're not on their own, they are connected to a bigger arts teaching community, and just inspiring.
So how can people attend the conference?
So we've got a website, schoolscape.co.za/creative arts. So you can just go on there. Everything's on there, the speaker information, the agenda, and so on, as well as a space to book some tickets. So we're very fortunate this year. We've got the Western Cape Education Department fully on board with us, as well as Schoolscape. And we've got about 1,000 sponsored tickets. So we can sponsor 1,000 South African teachers to join us for free on this conference for 2 days.
Wow.
So we're really excited about that. And we're also looking at other businesses. So if any of your listeners out there listening right now and they want to sponsor some tickets, and maybe, if it's 5 tickets or 10 tickets that, somebody in a small town in the Northern Cape can join us, that would be really awesome. So all that information is on the website, and the listeners can just log on there and they'll find towards the bottom, they just scroll down, all the booking information is there, and also if they'd like to sponsor tickets as well. Because we really want to reach as many South African teachers as possible.
And the price for the sponsored tickets?
So the tickets are 150 Rand each. That's the cost. And it's really just to cover the cost of the virtual platform that we run it on. What's exciting about this platform is it's not an in-person conference, but it creates the feel of being an in-person conference. So we've really invested in this platform so that teachers can connect with each other. So it's 150 Rand per ticket, but we're hoping that we can sponsor lots more teachers to be able to join us for the 2 days.
Wonderful. And that website again is schoolscape.co.za, is that right?
That's correct. /creative arts.
And Belinda, I just want to say from Radio Tygerberg 104 FM's ontbyt side that you being married to Gerald Petersen, the host of Kortpad in the afternoon, we will sponsor 2 tickets.
There we go.
And in your face, Gerald Petersen,
awesome.
did he offer to sponsor any tickets? I don't think so.
Oh, man. Awesome.
So
thank you so much.
Just
on
a pleasure.
all the way.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
I'm going to pull that one down and send it to him.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
Love it.
But just thank you very much. We've now spoken about what you guys are offering at Rustenburg Girls Junior School when it comes to this amazing event. But just off topic, tell us, Belinda.
Yes.
This is your moment.
Oh, my word.
This is your moment where you can just release and let go and just be honest and truthful.
Remember, she must still go home to her husband.
What is it like to be married?
Yeah, I do.
What is it like to be married to Gerald Petersen, the host of Kortpad? Be honest.
Oh, gosh. I've got to choose my words very carefully here, Anton.
No, you don't have to. You're in a safe space. You're in a safe space.
Yeah, she did a whole lot of fun. Well done.
Is it a whole lot of fun?
No, it definitely is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Very interesting. Let's just put it that way. No 2 days are alike.
Okay, but now read between the lines. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I can really say a lot.
I'm very good in our morning.
It's okay to say. It's very interesting. Okay, Belinda, thank you very much.
Belinda.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Anton and Rochelle.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Right, dus nou 8 minuten voor 8 hier op Radio Tygerberg, hier op 4 FM. 8 is on these, go fish. My God is so big and so strong and so mighty.